Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, NTV earlier had given us a trail of the interview they had with Babu Owino. But later yesterday, they released the entire interview after they did their editing in the manner in which they would want to present that interview. So finally, we got everything Babu Owino had to talk about the 2022 general election, especially the presidential election. And the question people are asking as of now, why is these things coming as of now from people like Babu Owino when people have already moved on? Now, the truth of the matter is that Azimio or ODM party will participate in 2027 general election. And therefore, it is good to tell or understand really what went wrong in the concluded election so that they can avoid it in the near future. They might either have a presidential candidate or join other partners to form a coalition and sponsor maybe a different candidate, kama atakuwa ni Kalonzo, ama kama baba atakuwa kwa ballot, or whoever will be there. So the issue is that you start now. So Babu Owino, using the proverb from 7, he said that you cannot chase power and coins at the same time, then you expect to get all of them. You might end up getting one. To link this one, is trying to depict that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta provided proper resources for railaodinga's campaign, including choppers. Money was at his disposal. But the intention was not to make Raila Odinga to win election. The intention was to win the trust of Raila Odinga. He wanted Raila Odinga to trust him, that he is on his side. And if you follow, you will see when Raila Odinga, through Uhuru Kenyatta, he managed to reach out to the Mount Kenya business community. They promised to fund the campaign, and even there was a fleet of vehicles which was branded to help in Raila Odinga's campaign. All this was provided to make Raila Odinga comfortable and trust the system. That's according to Babu Owino.
What I can say is that either Uhuru was with us or not. If he was with us, then his people were not with us. Or him and his people are not with us. That is what it can just be.
Yes. Then there were casualties on Uhuru's side.
And then Muriji, let me ask you.
The deal with Ruto.
Alikuwa na agents. Hii story ya Junet could have just been ile ameona an opportunity yani ile. But see at the main thing.
Because you know when you put it that even if you're foolish, you must look at the bigger picture.
Yes.
And the big
na story imeisha. Because he would have made more. So ange waste kitu. After all, he's the one who was controlling it. Na alijua the consequences. Alijua yenye kitu ikimesa hata kidogo nimeisha. Unaona hiyo? So ange mess. That's why amepewa hiyo whip 10. Because there's something they know that we don't. Mtu mwenye amekumesa utapatia whip.
Hawezi mpatia.
So mimi naona hii story hawa watu walicheza to clean, but you know so the moment choppers zinakuja tano kitu inaingia na campaign nayo anaona kila kitu ni sawa. Bwana Museveni said in his book, you cannot chase coins and power at the same time. You lose one. Na bwana Ruto anapatia Uhuru ndege yake bwana.
Air Force One. Na wameachia Rigathi aongee maneno ya Uhuru mpaka imtoke.
Ndio huyu kupiga Uhuru.
It's a strategy.
Hata ya kushika makarau. Because Kenyans.
Now, the truth of the matter is that in as much the counting of what was going on, already some of us who were in Azimio were celebrating. It means there was someone who was passing some information to tell exactly what was happening. And at one point, for those who remember, even they ended up rolling a red carpet in preparation for Raila Odinga to give a speech together with Mother Karua. That means this was a winning team. But remember, that red carpet ended up not performing the duty that it was intended for. The media was already alert. They were waiting to get the information, to get the alert from Raila Odinga and the address to come out. We were never addressed. So it means before people roll out this red carpet and the information that was coming over that Raila Odinga is winning, there was a person who was passing this information to tell what was happening. So someone was informing Raila Odinga what to do and what next and which step to follow. Therefore, to link this, Babu Owino is saying that, and it is true, that in every polling center, station, there is a police officer, an employee of the government. He passes information. In every polling station, there is an NIS person. That NIS person has one duty: to pass the information from that center, correct figures, to the DCC. The work of DCC is to collect now that information again and pass it to the regional commissioner, RC. And the work of the RC is to relay that information to Kibicho. Now, Kibicho having the information, he will either choose to relay the information direct to the president or through the Interior CS Fred Matiang'i. That means that the sitting president will not depend on the IBC chairperson to give him information to know who is the winner of the election. Before Chebukati will know the winner of election, the reality is that through the network of the deep state, the sitting president will have already known the winner. So it means Uhuru Kenyatta knew the winner of election before Chebukati. He was the first person to know. So the question is that if Uhuru knew the winner of the election, then who was passing the information to Azimio to celebrate, and who informed them to roll the red carpet? Or what game was being played here? Why were they making Azimio comfortable? Now, number 3, according to Babu Owino, and which is also very true, those people who are contesting on UDA ticket or in Kenya Panther side, anytime when they were losing election, they were quickly conceding defeat. So the question was that, why are they quickly conceding defeat? Is there anything they knew in preparation to tell the other side in case they lose, that the same way our people who are conceding defeat, please just concede defeat? So was it in preparation for the outcome that someone had already known about?
Then after that,
yeah, so that is Babu Owino. It's clear that Junaid Mohammed is simply being crucified for no better reason. But again, always there will be someone who will always carry the blame. And that can explain the reason why Junaid Mohammed is being crucified. So it's clear that it's either Uhuru Kenyatta was with them or he was not with them. And again, it could be that it could be either Uhuru and his people were not with them. Again, it's like there was just a script whereby even up to now, when we see Rigathi Gachagua attacking Uhuru Kenyatta, he simply wants to continue making the Azimio side to believe that Uhuru is being abused, so that now Uhuru will attract sympathy, that now this regime is targeting him. But again, is a script they are working on, something they were already even working about it. And this, he has used it an example of William Ruto on the main last day, when Ruto came out to say that Uhuru Kenyatta usijaribu kuguza watoto wangu. So again, it seemingly looked like it was a script to earn some kind of sympathy. But at the end of the day was that you simply make William Ruto president and comfortably let Raila Amolo Odinga relax even after losing the power. And if what Babu Owino is saying is something to go with, then I can clearly say that then Musalia Mudavadi leaked out the plan that Uhuru and William Ruto were working on during the campaign. Because during the campaign, Musalia Mudavadi said clearly that Uhuru Kenyatta has directed his people to work with William Ruto. And then he's coming with Raila Amolo Odinga, lying to him that the system is with him. If really what Babu Owino is saying is true, then Mudavadi leaked out this information, maybe intentionally, but people do not buy into this. I don't know your view, and again, I'm not giving my view, but I was just bringing the information that Babu Owino had shared out to you here in a more elaborate way. I would like to read your comment in the comment section, but again, please just consider subscribing if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you, and let us meet in the next video. But again, give this video a thumbs up.